Okay. I'm trying to work this camera out. I mean, I was just trying to figure it out. It's kind of late and everybody's asleep here at the house, so I really wanted to make a video. Not because I want to make a video, because I'm really hungry and I just wanted to. Yeah, this is tortilla uh, that I'm just like treating as a boomerang. We're gonna make a quesadilla. It's what time is it? It's 11:25. This is a tortilla, a flour tortilla, and I just want to show you how I make my quesadillas. Actually, I don't have an actual just one way of making a quesadilla. Usually, um, it just depends on the day and depends on like definitely like the cheeses that are available. I'm meaning that like whatever cheeses my mom has bought and put in the fridge for us to use. I mean, I don't use all the cheeses that we have, but like um, most of the times I just not only use one cheese, but I use like whatever cheese. Not all of them, but like whatever I feel like at the during that day or at the moment. It's a bummer. One thing is a bummer that that we don't. I just realized that we don't have the Mexican creamy cheese. I don't know what it's called, but it's like a creamy cheese that either family brings from Mexico to over here to Phoenix, Arizona, or my mom and my dad, they go whenever they travel to Mexico, they buy the creamy cheese over there, and then they bring it, and then I'm the happiest man alive for like the next 2 months until like I pretty much like eat it all. I mean, I'm a vegetarian, but like but the reason why I don't have like that, the silhouette of a vegetarian is because of like the cheese is my biggest Achilles heel. And like add to that like sugary treats and a lot of sugary drinks, um, junk food, basically bread, um, and cheese, and and obviously ovo lacteous. um, I do eat eggs sometimes. Eggs, they're not my favorite, but like sometimes, like I mean, if the hunger is striking, I'll go for those motherfuckers. And milk, milk is like hit or miss sometimes. Sometimes I'm just craving cereal with a lot of sugar, but like I mean, I put a lot of fruits in add fruits or like to my cereal, which that could actually be that could be like a dessert after I'm done eating the quesadilla. Okay, never mind. Okay, so we have these are the ingredients. We have the flour tortilla. Actually, we're gonna use two. We have different kinds. For example, we have this Mission protein plant powered. Um, I'm sure they're amazing, but it's just like I don't like them at all. So I'm not gonna use those ones. I'm gonna use these ones, bought straight from Range Market, Los Altos Range Market, and they're called Sonora style flour tortillas. Uh, these are usually for like burritos and stuff like that, but I like my quesadillas as big as burritos, so I mean, in my mission to my final goal of like getting fatter is just like that's one of the key like key things to like to have going, like get going, like if you want to really get a little bit fatter than I am right now. So we have some options. So this is cheese number one is would be this. This is cheese is Los Moreno cheese. This is a very good cheese. Sometimes I just um I'm not an expert on cheeses or anything, so I wouldn't even know how to describe the cheeses. I'll just say this is like a lot. It's sort of like similar to Havarti cheese and Monster cheese and Monster cheese and I don't know. It's just like it's really good. I mean, it melts and it's sort of like and it's sort of like it's just like like it's not as creamy as I would like it, but it has like a mild taste to it. So this is number one. We also have uh uh this is panela cheese, el mexicano. This is obviously we bought it from. This is queso fresco, which queso fresco, which is like is something that you usually add to garnish other meals. You just sprinkle it on top. Well, this if you make it, if you only use this cheese, it's not gonna melt. It's not gonna turn into a cheesy goodness. But it gives it like a little like a nice little touch. We also have mozzarella cheese, shredded cheese. Not my favorite. Usually, if you're gonna make a pizza or something, you can use this. This like works perfectly on its own. It's just the taste is just a little bit like um, dim, dim. I mean, if imagine if like cheese were a wavelength of light. The wavelength would be like one of the lower frequencies. So I mean, I'm gonna add this for texture, but this is only gonna contribute to the overall taste at the end. This is not the first option, but hopefully it'll work. Then we have shredded cheddar cheese, which this has been in the fridge for like 2 months. So if you want to give it a little bit of like tanginess or a little bit of spunk or a little bit of funk taste, this is like the way to go. And also we have brie cheese. Brie cheese is like not something that I grew up with. It's something that I've gotten used to. Not very like good lately. Basically, someone gifted me this cheese, and this little triangle. Edge is so far what I've eaten, and it's supposed to be it's supposed to be uh it's the expiration date is like May 6th, 2025, and we're on the 13 almost. So this is like a week old. I mean, week expired. So, but brie cheese has this like quality that it tastes like rotten cheese. So I guess it's not gonna make that much of a difference. And last but not least, we have cotija cheese. I don't know what the name of this is in English. Mexican cheese cotija. But it's like, yeah, this is like what you add, for example, to the nachos. You have like the molten cheese in the nachos, and then like at the end you sprinkle it on top like this. So actually, you can add it to the pizza. So a lot of pizzerias they have like little packets. They have like cotija cheese. Maybe not cotija cheese, but something similar. Well, I couldn't find anything like that. But so these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cheeses. So this is where it gets good. So let me technical problems. Oh shit, how do I pause this motherfucker? Technical problem solved. Not, I mean, supposedly. Shit. Is it like centered? I guess. Okay. Okay, well, so we're gonna find the pen. Doesn't matter which pen. Actually, you can actually use like a stupid fly. You can actually use like a little big oven too. It works. But right now I'm so hungry, and this video is already 10 minutes long. So we're gonna use like a regular pan. I don't know what they call. So my method to building this quesadilla. First, I'm gonna wash my hands, and it's just like just cut a piece of each cheese and just throw it onto the tortilla in a messy way. Let's start with this one. This is los morenos. We're gonna do little slices. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Stay there. Stay there. Slices, and then you're gonna place it like evenly across the quesadilla, the tortilla. I see it as a open canvas for a quesadilla canvas, let's say. Okay, so place it evenly. It looks like a lot of cheese for this one, but like it's not as much. So we're gonna proceed with the mozzarella cheese now. Mozzarella cheese. Oh, no, the pan is already going, so it's gonna be hot by the time when we put it in the pan. So that's the mozzarella cheese. Mozzarella, I mean, sorry, my bad. Then we're gonna go with the cheddar cheese. You try to cover the little spaces that have no cheese, or no cheese has they have no whatever. Next up is the cotija cheese. Is it cotija? This is queso fresco actually. Okay, so this is not gonna give it a lot of flavor, but it's gonna give it a little bit of freshness. Definitely like an alternative to all the molten gooiness, goodness that all the other cheeses offer. And last but not least, we have the brie cheese. Since this cheese tastes like rotten cheese, we're not gonna use a lot. We're just gonna use this, and I'm gonna cut little pieces and place it in strategic portions, strategic places where it's gonna pretty much go unnoticed. This cheese is not very good for quesadillas, so I wouldn't be very mad if like you wouldn't you don't use it on quesadillas. I'm just using it because it was a gift, and I don't want to. It's gonna, in the end, it's probably gonna go in the trash. Last but not least, I'm gonna pick up the camera. And last but not least, my hands are washed, are clean. Okay, the cotija cheese. Something curious about this cotija cheese is that even though it doesn't look like it's gonna melt, it actually melts and gives it like a little saltiness to it. And no quesadilla could ever be finished with some hot sauce. I like to add the hot sauce like before I put it in the pan. So let's add some hot sauce. Place it evenly. Oh shit, that's a little bit too much. God damn it. Okay. Luckily, I'm the one who's gonna be eating this quesadilla, so I mean, don't be worrying about touching all the quesadilla all over and shit. Okay, so we're gonna place. I should just rinse my hand real quick. Okay. Okay, so we have like the quesadilla now, like the mold ready, and we're gonna just like place it onto this burning stove. Oh shit! We're just gonna. It's gonna take a little bit of like skill to put it there, and it perfectly fits like the shape of this pan. So we're gonna wait for it to cook. Like the most optimal thing is to just like put it in the pan, let one side like you know the surface of the tortilla, let it like get toasty a little bit. At this point, we probably should like lower it to really low, because like the cheese is not gonna melt as fast as the tortilla is gonna start getting burnt. So once it gets toasty, you flip it over, and this is when it has to be low. Cheese Pizza is here. She's hungry too. Cheese Pizza, say hi. Um, and then that's it. That's it. So we're gonna do the flip. Oh shit! No, that's not ready. It's not ready. Okay, again, I need some utensils. Shit! Oh my god, I'm a fucking mess. There. And this tortilla is like a little bit too big, so. Shit. Okay. Some of the cheese came out, and like I guess like a tortilla burnt. It got a little bit burnt. I mean, oh shit. God damn it. I guess like I overcooked it a little bit. This is not the end. I mean, this is not that bad. I guess we can just peel off the the burnt pieces. It's looking good. It's looking mediocrely. Well, I've eaten worse. I've cooked worse. So it looks like it's toasty on the other side, and it's not ready yet. We're gonna pretend like it's ready, and since the cheese hasn't even molten, we're gonna do a little trick here, and we're gonna place this in the oven, microwave oven, just to melt the cheese, because like the main part of like making a quesadilla is like the tortilla has to be toasty a little bit. And we're almost done with the quesadilla, and we're gonna eat it, and we're gonna fail at this attempt of like cooking. Okay, a little bit too much. Just like 10 seconds would do it. Okay. Okay, and we're ready for a big reveal. Probably should like just flip it over to the side that looks like better. And this is how it looks. Oh my god. It looks so good, so yummy. Look, these are all the cheeses. And just like maybe it might not look like that appetizing on the screen, but like believe me, this mix of like all the cheeses that I use, it's just an orgasm of flavor in your mouth. That didn't sound very good at all. Okay, so we're just gonna technical problems. Okay, let's just what's left is just like to maybe slice it up like pizza. Cheese pizza. And I love this quesadilla so much, because it's like, to me it's like almost like cheese. That's why I gave my little doggy a name, Cheese Pizza. Okay, we're almost done. I guess I could have done a better job of cutting this quesadilla, but I'm just 20 minutes on this video is a little bit too much for a fucking quesadilla. So we're gonna, which one? This one? Okay. Okay, we're gonna, oh, okay. I'm just gonna try it. Amazingly mediocre, but there's nothing better than this. So there you go. Let's get fatter.